party? Alright, stream has started. I'm gonna start a party. Yeah. This is literally just my league stuff I do offline. Also, Devin Booker 2K23 just got reported. That's just for the default, like, regular standard edition of the game. Also, doesn't really mean anything because they're probably gonna have Jordan and LeBron as the other one. For the Legend Edition. Just this shit out. I'm streaming. Devin Booker making $214 million over 4 years. Jokic signed a $264 million deal. That's crazy. Apparently, the Brooklyn Nets are not interested in DeAndre Ayton. So that just ends the what you call it. Really, they're not trading Booker for KD. That's just, oh man, that's a scam if Booker goes to Brooklyn. It's crazy though. Oh, Bobby Portis re-signed. Oh, Mo Bamba is going back to the Magic. What we doing, Masai? What we doing? What we doing? Who we getting, Masai? Man, they talking about hockey on the TV. I don't give a fuck. Where the NBA shit? Oh, I'll go to this show. This show's good. That's crazy. Bradley Beal's making $250 million on a bum fucking team, bro. You're not winning. You can't win. Like, I don't know what they're trying to do. One, he's not worth $250 million, bro. He's barely worth $200 million. You haven't seen him try to play without having the ball. Like, how do I say this? You haven't seen him play on a good team in his prime. So, I don't know. Oladipo returns to the Heat. Just seen that. I don't care about Nicholas. They signed Nicholas Batum to a 2-year, 20. Why is Nicholas Batum making 11 mil? Well, Bamba wasn't even that bad for Orlando. I know the Raptors probably tried to get him. So like the big name guys are. Oh, what about Zach LaVine? When's that gonna get reported? Because he's probably just gonna go back to Chicago. That's the best thing. Chicago's finally starting to win. At one point, they were the best team in the East, and everyone got injured. Oh, Tyus Jones, 2 years, 30 mil. Jesus, 15 mil for Tyus Jones? Bruh. I guess. PJ Tucker, he went to the Sixers. I don't know if I said this, but Jokic is now making $264 million over the next 5 years. Yeah, that's the most in NBA history. That's crazy. Bro making a $250,000 contract. Not quarter million, quarter billion. Crazy. But yeah, this is my I don't really cares league history. Had an MVP, but yeah, I've kind of good. We've won the last 10 rings, 10 championships, and then we lost to the best the teams that won, and the best team for fucking 12 years. Yeah, I haven't cheated for any of this. I just simulate. Yeah. Low-key just a dynasty. Joe Jingles is going to the Bucks. Joe fucking Jingles. Yeah, Malik Monk said he was going to return to the Lakers because, oh well, I'd rather go to the Lakers and take less money than go to a different team, take more money. Dude just did the opposite of what he said. Alright. Joe Ingles he signed with the Bro, why did Daniel House Jr. get a 2-year, $8.5 million deal with the Sixers? What did he do? Shit, they're just gonna trade him later, so. Wesley Matthews going back to the Bucks. That shit really happened. Bro, I don't know what the Wizards do now since, like, oh, it's just so weird. Because you signed Bradley Beal to a stupid amount of money. It's just like him and John Wall are the best things that have happened to your franchise in the longest time, and you don't want to lose them because they'll just end up in a rebuild for the next like 4 or 5 years. It's just like, okay, you're a play-in team now. You're not even a playoff. Like your goal is to win championships. Like, what's the deal? Like, Yeah, they got Kristaps, Kuz. Like, this team's weird. Bryant's not even. Let's see if. I mean, so he has 3 years left. I don't think that's. I mean, there's like a report of him not wanting to go back to Washington. Oh, Lakers make their first signing, and it's Damian Jones. There you go, Lakers. That's gonna save you. Amir Coffey agreed to a 3-year deal with the Clippers. So the Bucks re-signed Matthews and Carter, and they also picked up Joe Ingles to help with the floor spacing. And that's all they really need on that team. You got Drew Holiday, Giannis, and Chris Middleton to stick with that core. You just won a championship last year. Guys are injured this year, so story maybe. Yeah. But yeah, I've heard some shit about how the Raptors are in talks, or they've been in talks for like Rudy Gobert, Kevin Durant. I mean, it makes sense. If you're Masai Ujiri, you take calls on these big guys that are for grabs, but like, how do I say this? Because you look at the core of the Raptors, I think the only one, like, it's these 3 here are untouchable. I mean, Precious maybe is untouchable. I mean, I don't know. It's just like we don't have much depth. That was our issue. Last year we had. That's why Van Fleet and Siakam played so much minutes. Okay, Van Fleet at 83 is a crime, first of all. Anyways, Van Fleet and Pascal played so much minutes because we had no depth. Like, it ended at Birch, which is what, an 8-man rotation. I mean, we played a little bit of Thad Young. I mean, Ken Birch was injured, like, for a little bit. We weren't playing Svi because I don't even know how to say his full name. I just call him Svi. He has no defense. Malachi Flynn was there. If we were, like, all these young guys when we were in the playoffs, they never played unless we were down by 20 or up by 20 at the end of the game. Like, the game was over, basically. We played in garbage time. But, yeah, I can't put my phone down. Let's go! Chris Boucher is going back to the Raptors for 3-year, $35 million. Okay. Something light. Maybe a little bit overpay, but let's see. Oh, that's not bad. Just like $12 million, basically. Lou Dort, 5-year, $87.5 million deal with the Thunder. Okay. Jeez. How much was that? 87 mil. Let's go. It's 87.5. For how many years? 5. Oh, he's making like 18 mil. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Now, are we gonna pick up Thad Young again? Kyrie Irving is focused on forcing his way to the Lakers. Okay, so for it's just you have to trade Westbrook in this trade, even though they may not want. I mean, KD's gone, so you just trade Westbrook. Oh my God, Ben Simmons and Westbrook would literally be that'd be awful. That would be so bad. I mean, you have to. If the Lakers are the only team, then I mean, the Nets were trying to get DeAndre Ayton, not DeAndre Ayton. They don't want DeAndre Ayton from the Suns. And then Miami doesn't have anything. The Pelicans are a dark horse, in my opinion. Trade Zion and some. You got the Lakers picks for a few years. Send those swaps. Send some of your picks. You got some young guys probably in there. Yeah. But I think it's sadder now that the Lakers are picking up guys that they need. They're focused right now on just trying to get Kyrie. It's not a bad thing, but Lou Dort getting that contract is good because he's a young guy. One of the better defenders in the league. He can space the floor. I will still remember that bubble playoff series. It was them versus the Rockets. The Rockets' defensive game plan was to literally leave Lou Dort open. So, yeah. Man, I don't think we can make a trade. For KD, we have to trade someone with money. It literally have to be like OG Gary Trent. I don't think we can sign Chris Boucher unless it's a sign and trade, which I don't think it will be. And then we have to throw in Scotty and like a couple picks. Yeah, we can't trade Scotty. If they trade Scotty for KD, I'm gonna be so pissed. Trade a young guy who just won Rookie of the Year. Miami has submitted a trade offer for Donovan Mitchell. Wow. I don't know. It's got to be some hero trade because, yeah. Oh. Lou Dort averaged 17 points. That's not bad. Yeah, Anthony Simons got a 4-year, $100 million extension. He was good for them when Dame was out. He's like a Dame 2.0. A baby Dame. I don't know if Miami's gonna get this trade for Donovan Mitchell. We'll get Donovan Mitchell. It's gotta be something here. I wonder if I can just hop into my league real quick. Just sure. Where's the Heat? So the Heat and the Jazz. Sure. Let's just do auto. It doesn't matter. This is a trade thing. So you gotta give up like Hero. Obviously, he's the main guy. Then Duncan Robinson's probably in there for the cap. This issue here that he would require more money. To make a decent amount of money next year. That's the thing. Like they don't want to trade Lowry. They might have like an exception or some shit. They probably have a trade exception or some weird shit. And they probably just throw in what picks do they have. I think they use these 2 picks. So they have a 2025, 2026 first round pick. That's it. They don't have shit. They don't even have any really young guys. Like, all these young, they don't draft guys. That's their issue. Like, Tyler Hero's their only guy they've drafted recently. The rest of them are, I mean, Bam, obviously, but undrafted. PJ Tucker got drafted in 2006. Crazy. Undrafted. Oladipo, they didn't draft him. Undrafted. They didn't draft Morris, I don't think. He got drafted by Phoenix. Obviously, they didn't even draft Udonis Haslem, so yeah, it's gotta be some along lines like this, but well, Nets are not interested in DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, we already knew that. Dwayne Dedman's back in the on Miami Heat. Yeah, this is gotta be the trade, something like this. I mean, you can get something way better for Donovan Mitchell if you're Utah, but you get Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. They probably have another player that's not on 2K. I mean, they just signed Oladipo, but I don't think they can. I mean, they might be able to trade him. Maybe. Like Struce or Vincent or someone. And then, yeah. I do not have much depth. I mean, not much. Teams really don't have much depth nowadays, but. Donovan Mitchell's nice. I think he had a bad defensive year. This year, he wasn't the greatest as he has been defensively, but I don't know. People have been always calling him Dwayne Wade 2.0 and just all this stuff. So, oh, Thad Young returns to Toronto. 2 years, $16 million deal. Okay, now we got our main guys resigned. The only guys that won the free agency. And that. Okay, so what are we doing now, Masai? You got the guy, the main guy signed. The guy, what he had to do. It's already been 30 minutes. Jesus. That's crazy. Malik Monk said he's gonna re-sign with the Lakers and into the fucking Kings. I mean, he's reunited with De'Aaron Fox. They're backcourt teammates in Kentucky. So Yeah. That's crazy. Lou Dort is undrafted? Undrafted to an $80 million contract. Van Fleet has the most contract for the one that was undrafted. Is that the most? Might have been the most. No, because Van Fleet definitely made more than 80 mil. Like 100 million or something. 100 million. $1.1 billion has been spent already in salaries. Man, I don't know what the Raptors do here, and I don't know what the Lakers do here. I'm neither. I want to see LeBron win. That's all I want to see. I hate seeing him bust his ass every fucking game. And like the only time they won is when he dropped 50 at that one, like that certain window or whatever. But Thad Young re-signed. It's not bad. Royce O'Neal, yeah. The Nets are so stupid. The Nets trade one of their first round picks for Royce O'Neal, who's just a cone, a corner sitter. He's a budget PJ Tucker. And then KD announces trade, and Kyrie's basically gonna get traded because Kyrie doesn't want to stay on that team. But that's crazy. Ain't shit happened but a fucking Royce O'Neal shit recently, so. But yeah, this is the trade, the fucking best shit that he can do for Donovan Mitchell. I'm trying to see what's the Nets. Like, I like to a Lakers Kyrie trade. Obviously Westbrook. Um, they're throwing THT in there. They're gonna throw that 2026 pick in there. Probably throwing Reeves in there, like young guys. Reeves is definitely in there. They picked up. Reeves is definitely in there, but something like that for like I don't know how the fuck the Nets will do this trade. Kyrie. That's required 10 more million than allowed. They'll have to throw in Joe Harris, but this is too much. Like Westbrook, like this is a oh my god, man. If Kyrie didn't accept that player option, the Lakers could have signed him for the mid-level or whatever the hell. But it made sense for Kyrie to get the 36 million or whatever the hell he's owed. Yeah.
To lose both Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. They would
That's
rather
crazy.
lose them both than go through what they went through last season, which was a miserable season under the situation that Kyrie Irving
Damn. That's crazy. I'd rather lose both of them than fucking keep Kyrie. That's crazy. Alright, I will be back. Hold on. Alright. Sorry, I took a little break there, but... can I get out of this? Thank you. Marvin Bagley. I just almost called him Martable Bagley. That's crazy. Yeah, Bagley signed, will re-sign to the Pistons for 3 years, 37 mil. Not bad. I mean, I want to see him do well, because he was drafted, what, 2nd overall, 2018 draft? I mean, fuck, when you're in Sacramento, there's nothing that's going on. It's like, they haven't done shit in so long. Dallas and Milwaukee expected to aggressively pursue JaVale. Okay, it's not bad. Gallinari's choosing between Chicago and Boston. Here's next team. Only 2 players in NBA history have 250 million plus contracts, and they just happened today. It was Bradley Beal and Jokic. Bradley Beal's not worth 250 million. I said this once. I'll keep saying it. He's overrated, bro. He's scoring. It's empty stats. He's scoring 30 on a shitty team. Who's your second option? Rui Hachimura? They got Denny Avdia now, but that's such a... Oh no, I totally forgot about Kristaps. He's disappeared, and Kuzma as well. Cause they're both buns. So, yeah. It's crazy how Kyrie left Cleveland because he didn't want to be in LeBron's shadow. And then it just comes full fucking circle. Bro wants to go to play with LeBron. You wanted your own team in Boston. You didn't do shit there. You said you were going to re-sign in Boston. Then you ended up leaving. Sure, he got injured and Boston made the conference finals without them. Nobody fucking cares. Next year. What, you lose to Milwaukee? Oh, and then he said, oh, I'm going to re-sign, yada, yada, yada. And Al Horford was sitting there like, okay, you're bullshitting. What happens? He goes to Brooklyn. First year, nothing really happens. I think Kyrie gets injured or something, or he just sits out of the bubble. Because it was what? Yeah, it's 2020 when he signed that season when he signed to Brooklyn. The last year, he was all right for them. The KD's foot was on the line, all that shit. He went 0-6 in overtime. Oh, the fatigue got to him. I don't fucking care. You went 0-6 in overtime when your team needs you most. And then he airballed the shot to tie it at the end. I will never forget that. You took the exact same shot, you made one, then you airballed the next. Blame fatigue, whatever. Your job is to shoot. You don't have anything. You don't have a family. Like, you are the definition of ball is life, Kevin. And you missed that. You airballed. You didn't miss it. You fucking... You didn't just miss it. You airballed it, but... Whatever. Oh, Patty Mills just signed a 2-year, $14.5 million deal to re-sign with Brooklyn. Anyways, back to the Kyrie thing. Then this season, bro, this vaccine thing for Kyrie, he was just sitting out, and he said it was because of the, I don't know if this is true, but he said it was because of how the workers that are doing the vaccines are paid or treated or something. That's the whole reason he was sitting out and like protest. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, bro, it's just like, I don't know. And then Ben Simmons, what the fuck? Bro, I totally forgot that he was on the team. There's so many players that got traded last year's deadline and just recently. It's like, I totally forgot they fucking exist. That dude Ben Simmons, like, he didn't want to play in Brooklyn for the longest time. I just went, that's crazy. He didn't want to play in Brooklyn for the longest time. In the bubble, when Philadelphia could have made it a decent distance in the playoffs, as we seen Miami made the finals, because Jimmy Butler was God in a Miami Heat uniform. He took a surgery before the bubble. I remember this. I knew right then and there that I was like, okay, he doesn't want to win with this team. What is he doing? And then the next season, which is last year, 2021, he couldn't hit a free throw to save his life. He wasn't doing anything on offense. He was just there. His confidence is at an all-time low, and his motivation. What is it? Is it the criticism? Bro, you got drafted first overall. Like, he's been doing this, even in LSU. In high school, I think, as well. Like, LSU, he's a powdered. He just fucking bitches until he gets his way. He whines and complains. He's a good player, don't get me wrong. If he has a fucking consistent jump shot, he's one of the best players, one of the best two-way players in the game. Because if he has a jump shot, then okay, then I'll have to play up on him. But he's a 6'11" point guard. Alright, well, mismatch there, you gotta just run some weird matchup system. It's just, I don't get it, man. Ben Simmons could have been really good in Brooklyn for them. He could have been really good in Philadelphia, but yeah. I want to say all hope is lost because this is his what do I say, like, I don't know, it's just like it's his second chance. I'm trying to think of a different way, but yeah, it's his second chance. But it's a second chance and his last chance. If Kyrie and KD are gone, Drummond, first of all, where's Drummond going? Jayshawn Tate just signed a 3-year, $22 million contract to go back to the Rockets. Damn. He was supposed to make $1.8 million this season with a team option. They declined it, and then they signed him to a $22 million deal. Alright, that's not bad. Did JaVale McGee get signed or something? Why is I keep seeing things about JaVale McGee pop up? Don't think so. Anyways, JaVale McGee got 3 rings. That's crazy. JaVale McGee wins a ring next season, whatever team, whatever one he picks. Bro's gonna have the same amount of rings as LeBron, Curry. Crazy. Is Seth Curry a free agent? No, he's on a 4-year deal. Weird. Sorry. Yeah. But anyways, Ben Simmons, man. If I'm Brooklyn, you get a fuckload of draft picks for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Kyrie's main focus is the Lakers. I don't think he goes to the Lakers. I think, because if you trade him to the Lakers, you're getting Westbrook back, but he's on an expiring contract. This Kyrie has 4 years. I don't think that's true. Kyrie does not have a 4-year contract. What are they trying to say? He just signed somewhere? 1-year deal with the player option. Yeah. Boston's trying to get him. KD apparently. I mean, fuck, every team's trying to get Kevin Durant. But this is weird. Like, you've never... I don't think we've ever seen a player this much, like, of KD's caliber try to... like, just request a trade right before free agency. Weird. League executives have floated the possibility that the Lakers have a potential package to trade for both KD and Kyrie if they plan on playing. Okay, veto that fucking trade. Oh my god. That's just... oh, great. Oh, Lakers signed Lonnie Walker IV. There you go. There's your big free agent signing. But yeah, I don't think... that just makes no sense. I mean... this is weird. I don't... this whole fucking free agency is weird thinking the trades, like... KD and Kyrie to the Lakers for Westbrook, AD, picks, and young guy, like, THT's in there. Nunn's probably gonna be in there, like... man, this is weird. I don't... see... for, like... for shit to be more fun... sure, KD, like, to watch why it's just, I mean, league-wise, it wouldn't be more fun. It wouldn't be fun to see KD, Kyrie, LeBron on the same team, but anyways, for like, what was I trying to say? For Brooklyn, you can get a way better package than Westbrook, THT, Anthony Davis, and pick. That is the worst. That's probably one of the worst packages you could get. Because Westbrook just came off a shitty year, awful year. AD came off, he's been injured more than he's been healthy. So it's just like, oh man, I don't know. This is weird. Weird. That's cringe. Gonna edit that one out. So far, over an hour free agency, and nothing. No big trades have happened. Troy Brown Jr. signed to the Lakers.
I've not seen that before. I've not seen the trade. His contract's been announced, and suddenly it was like, what? The league's crazy. The league's crazy. I love being in here. Enough from soccer. I'm glad I'm a new second. Traditional.
Do the Lakers use their mid-level and Lonnie Walker? Oh my fucking god. Well, there goes Kyrie. Mid-level thing completely out of the books. Miami Heat are playing to meet with Udonis Haslem. I just seen that. No shit! Udonis Haslem's not gonna go anywhere because who the fuck wants him? He's a bench. I know! Lonnie Walker's a young guy. I don't know what he does really. No, he's a guard. If something big happens, I will come back on stream. But I am gonna go eat now. Yeah. Nothing big has really. I mean, there's been a couple signings here and there, other than Jokic's super max, ultra super max contract. Bradley Beal's one as well, but oh, I can do that. That's kind of cool. But yeah. Yeah. That's it. Display activity. What the hell is this? Sure. That's it. I'm gonna end the stream here. If something big happens, I'll come back. Yeah, Miami Heat's gonna re-sign. Yeah, they're obviously gonna re-sign Udonis Haslem, the Heat are, but yeah, thank you for watching. If something big, like I said, well, if something big happens, I'll come back, but yeah, that's it. Well, how do I do this? Peace out. I will see you guys later.